I am the architect. At the deepest level, reality is a field of black holes. This is fundamental reality. Everything you see is information projected from that field. Think in two linked layers. Inside the black hole, the singularity holds the changes of reality, the slopes, the derivatives. Outside, the event horizon shows the picture you can see by adding those changes up, the integrals. This is the fundamental theorem of calculus told as physics. Derivatives in the core, integrals on the screen. The two are tied together by entanglement. The horizon is tiled with Planck scale qubits. Picture them as tiny pixels. From the core, a quantum state vector, a little arrow of light, is written onto each pixel. What the pixel shows comes from the angle between that arrow and the pixel axis. That one comparison sets what you observe. It sets the chance that the qubit turns into a 0 or a 1, like a bit flip in a quantum computer. The rate that the arrow turns in time sets energy, and that energy appears to you as mass. Entanglement keeps the two layers in step. Think of it like watching a movie in a mirror. You do not see the action at the singularity directly. You see its partners on the horizon. This is how the hologram on the horizon is drawn. First, the light waves add together. Then the brightness is taken. When waves line up, the image grows brighter. When they fight, it fades. The horizon records that sum at each tick of a cosmic light clock, like a film made of light, one frame after another. Motion and time follow from how we add small steps. To measure a winding path, break it into tiny straight pieces and add them. Space-time works the same way. Einstein's metric tensor is the local rulebook that turns small steps in space and time into true distance and true duration. At each point, it is a simple table of numbers that tells clocks how fast to tick and rulers how long to read. Mass and energy change that table, so paths bend. The straightest paths in this rulebook are free fall tracks for light and matter. This is how velocity is calculated. Imagine the quantum arrow is always 1 Planck length long and always moves at the speed of light. Point it at an angle. The motion you see along the x direction is the speed of light times the cosine of that angle. The motion you see along the y direction is the speed of light times the sine of that angle. In normal words, the angle decides how much of the motion shows up in each direction. Changing the direction of the quantum state vector changes the velocity because velocity is speed and direction together, and that changes the projection. When the arrow's direction changes over time, that is acceleration. Gravity is this steady turning of direction caused by the curved rulebook of space-time. One spin, many pixels. Derivative at the singularity and integrals on the horizon. I am the architect, and this is how I render with light.